It is hard when those pizza cravings hit, but I have a one-pot solution that does not require making pizza dough, and it's a great option when you're almost at your limit for your carbs for the day. There are many delicious keto pizza recipes out there, but I don't always want to just go pulling out a bunch of ingredients just to make fathead dough. Sometimes I just want a one-pot meal that is going to give me those saucy Italian flavors, but without the effort. That's where Crustless Pizza comes in. You can add all of your favorite pizza toppings and ditch the crust. And this is the perfect option when you need something very low carb for dinner. 1/4 of this pizza can be as low as 0.5 grams of carbs. That is if you decide to ditch the seasoning and the sauce. And speaking of easy keto meals that don't take a lot of effort, Green Chef is the sponsor of today's video, and they are the #1 meal kit for eating well. They make cooking so easy with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to guide you as you follow the recipes. Your meal kit is delivered right to your door, and it includes ingredients that are already pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped. Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company and has options for every lifestyle: keto and paleo, vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, fast and fit, and Mediterranean. Go to greenchef.com and use my code KetoFocus130 and get $130 off plus free shipping on your first box. And this box had some amazing meals like this Middle Eastern beef bowl. It has cauliflower rice, feta, almonds, cardamom spiced yogurt. It only took me 20 minutes to make, and it was delicious. Again, go to greenchef.com and use my code KetoFocus130 to get $130 off plus free shipping on your first order. Now let's get to cooking so I can show you how easy crustless pizza is to make. We start by adding 1 pound of ground pork, or you can use sausage, to a skillet. And I'm going to use a cast iron skillet because this is going to go into the oven under the broiler just to melt all that cheese at the very end. So just use any oven-proof skillet. Cook your sausage over medium-high heat until it's browned. And this is optional, but I like to add some seasoning. 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you can see that these do add carbs, so you can omit them if you're trying to go very low carb. After our sausage is cooked, I'm going to stir in 2 tablespoons of a low carb marinara sauce, and I'll have some of my favorites listed down below in the description box. Again, this is optional, but I just can't imagine having pizza without red sauce, so that's why I put it in there. Then I'm going to push all of our sausage off to the edges and then add in some chopped green bell pepper. And this is where you can add your favorite pizza toppings like onions and mushrooms. Anything that needs to be cooked, you want to add it now. And again, these will add extra carbs, so omit them if you don't want the veggies in there. Once our bell pepper is softened, then we're going to sprinkle in our cheese. And I'm going to use 2 cheeses, mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I like the combo of the two, and I have hand shredded these. Well, actually I used a food processor. The benefit of hand shredding rather than getting pre-shredded cheese is that we don't have any of those fillers, so it's lower carb and it's just better for you because there's no fillers. So I'm gonna add most of my cheese here, and I have 4 ounces of each. And then I'm gonna layer in some pepperoni. This is 14 slices of pepperoni going on here, and then I'll top it with the rest of my cheese. And that's gonna go into the oven under the broiler on high for around 2 to 3 minutes. This will just have that cheese melt down into that sausage, plus it's gonna get nice and bubbly and crusty on top. Then you can slice into it or scoop it out with a spoon. If you actually let this cool, it lifts up just like a regular pizza would. And if you're more of a crust person, I have a keto pizza crust that everybody raves about. Plus, I can show you how to make frozen keto pizzas. Just click right here.